You've planted, you've fertilized, you've watered, you've received rain. Now's the time to start reaping the benefits of all that hard work. It's fruit and veggie harvest time, harvest season. We're going to see some harvest moons soon over at Calgary. Kath Smyth, as I mentioned, from the Calgary Horticultural Society, here this morning talking harvest. And the first thing you wanted to chat about is tomato plants.
Yes. It's time to start getting a little harsh with them.
Harsh, okay.
We've let them grow, we've let them become long and lean and tall, but enough of the leaves already. So what we all do in the industry and any of the growers, we start taking broken leaves and we start taking them from the bottom. And then if, for instance, along in here.
So this guy has, there's some flowers. So this would turn into fruit, right?
Right, but it's time to say we haven't enough time left.
Oh, bye-bye.
Bye-bye. So you prune them off, and then what it's doing is putting more energy into the tomato turning red and developing and getting a little bit bigger.
Full of
and
flavor.
It puts more of the flavor and the energy up into the tomato.
Okay, so be ruthless on your tomatoes.
That's
and how long until you can start harvesting? Is it?
Well, I've been picking and eating.
Oh, you have? Okay.
I've been picking and eating for ages.
Sure.
But you know what? We want to get them to a stage by frost.
Okay, yeah.
Oh, I hate that word.
Yeah.
By frost, that we can get some of these off and still have tomatoes.
Sure.
And you know, some people like fried green tomatoes.
There you go. Green tomatoes are also good.
Yes.
Okay, so that's tomatoes. What should we definitely be harvesting right now?
Well, you know, we can get in and we can start digging out our beets because they're at a really good stage to make pickles.
And is this a good, healthy beet? Like
yes, that is.
Okay,
it's got, my friend Dave grows the best beets.
Yeah.
But these have got the nice firm root. They're nice and firm. They've got good green leaf on top. They have a bit of leaf miner, not a big deal. But just think, if you pulled your beets today and took them out, you'd be able to have beets, and then you could take the greens off and have beet greens for supper.
Oh, there you go.
Really good
Double
food.
beet.
That's it, double beet.
How about potatoes?
Well, I pulled an immature plant out of the side of one of my potato plants just to show this. They're still developing babies.
Still developing, okay.
But look at all those nice, new, lovely baby potatoes. Great supper right there. And it's really nutritious, but if you want, any of the root crops can stay in the ground for at least another month. Okay. The longer you leave some of the roots, particularly turnips, if you leave potatoes, the tops are a little bit heavy, cut some of the tops off.
So you can trim it a little bit?
Trim it back and you should be all set.
Is there anything that you absolutely must take off the vine or out of the ground right now?
Well, right now you should start picking your peas because they're going to really go hard, and if they haven't already. Beans, you could be harvesting beans continuously right now. They're like all flowering plants. They're going to produce a flower, they're going to produce a fruit or a vegetable. Yeah. And then you just keep picking, and the more you pick them, the better you go.
Say you have a bumper crop of the beans or the peas that you're talking about.
Yes.
Do you have any tips for storing these guys? Because you can't eat them all at once,
no,
right?
you can't. And a lot of people don't want to go to the trouble of putting them in jars and pickling them. They don't have room, but they have a freezer. Go and buy freezer bags. Freezer bags are way better than buying sandwich bags. Okay. Freeze them in portions. Put them in the freezer. What I like to do with some of my things is I'll put them in small sandwich-sized freezer bags, and I lay them on a tray out flat in the top of the freezer. I let them freeze hard, and then I'll pack them into a case so that I can just slot them into the freezer.
There you go. Lots of good advice from Kath Smyth this morning. If anyone wants to get a hold of you or wants more information, is there a good website?
Kath at calhort.org or calhort.org.
Cal, C-A-L, Hort, H-O-R-T.org. And Kath is K-A-T-H.
Yes.
Good advice.
Okay.
Thanks, appreciate it. Another man who's